Get ready for a bombshell. Juventus target Sandro Tonali is making waves, and his future is hotter than ever. We're diving deep into the rumors surrounding Sandro Tonali, with whispers of massive offers and a potential Serie A return. Will he stay in the Premier League or make a stunning comeback to Italy? But that's not all. Juventus is also reportedly in the market for new goalkeeping talent, scouting across Europe for their next star. We've got the inside scoop on who they're targeting. And in a twist that could shake up the transfer world, a massive offer from Manchester United is rumored to be on the way for Tonali. Could this be the deal that changes everything? Stick around to find out, and make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell on.
Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 mAh power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Juventus' pursuit of Sandro Tonali faces a major hurdle, according to his agent. While Juventus and other top European clubs are reportedly interested in signing the dynamic midfielder, his agent, Claudio Ainalucci, has cast significant doubt on a move. Especially to Serie A. Tonali has been in stellar form for Newcastle United and the Italian national team, making him an increasingly valuable asset that the Premier League club is unlikely to part with easily. Ainalucci stated that a player of Tonali's caliber, performing at the highest level in a top league and at a fascinating club like Newcastle, would be extremely difficult to lure away. He expressed regret but acknowledged the reality. Today, a club that has a player like Tonali at this level and in this form will never let him go. He's playing in Europe's top league, in one of the most fascinating clubs. I don't think a player would make such a choice today, and I say this with great regret. This sentiment highlights the financial and sporting power of Premier League clubs, which often outmatch Serie A counterparts, making a transfer to Italy less probable despite Juventus's interest. Supporters and analysts are buzzing about Tonali's consistent high-level performances and his crucial role for both Newcastle and Italy. The question remains whether any club, including Juventus, can meet Newcastle's valuation and persuade the player himself to move, especially with other elite clubs also monitoring his situation. Will Juventus be able to pull off this ambitious signing, or is Tonali destined to remain in England? And speaking of Italian stars making headlines, we're breaking down the latest on a potential blockbuster move that could redefine the Premier League. Sandro Tonali's dazzling form for Italy is fueling speculation, but a Serie A return seems increasingly unlikely as Manchester United reportedly prepares a massive offer. Tonali's recent decisive performance for Italy, including a goal and an assist in a crucial World Cup qualifier, has re-established him as a national team linchpin and intensified transfer rumors. While Juventus has long been a suitor, their uncertainty regarding Champions League qualification and financial limitations make a move difficult. Milan, Tonali's boyhood club, also harbors hopes of his return, but the financial figures involved are considered beyond their current market reach, and Newcastle is unlikely to negotiate with them again after a significant previous transfer fee. With his contract running until 2028 and a reported salary of around €8 million per year, which is beyond the scope of most Serie A clubs, Tonali's future is strongly leaning towards staying in the Premier League. Arsenal has shown persistent interest, but the latest reports from Fabrizio Romano suggest Manchester United is now the frontrunner. The Red Devils are reportedly planning multiple midfield signings and are preparing a significant financial package to secure Tonali from Newcastle before the season concludes. This scenario effectively rules out a return to Serie A for the time being. Fans and pundits are debating the implications of this potential transfer, with many believing Manchester United's financial muscle and Premier League appeal make this move the most probable outcome. The high salary demands and Newcastle's strong negotiating position due to Tonali's long-term contract are key factors. Could this Manchester United bid be the one to finally lure Tonali away from Newcastle? But first, we're shifting focus to Juventus' search for a new shot stopper, with targets emerging across Europe. Juventus is actively scouting for a new goalkeeper, with targets identified at Toulouse, Porto, and Olympiacos. As the transfer window approaches, Juventus is reportedly intensifying its search for a new goalkeeper to potentially compete with or succeed their current options. Reports indicate that the Bianconeri are keeping a close eye on promising talents across Europe, specifically mentioning goalkeepers from Toulouse, Porto, and Olympiacos as potential targets. This scouting mission suggests Juventus is looking to strengthen its goalkeeping department with a view towards both immediate competition and future development. The specific clubs mentioned, Toulouse, Porto, and Olympiacos, are known for developing talented players, making their goalkeepers attractive prospects for top European sides. While no specific names have been widely circulated from these clubs, the focus on these three teams indicates a strategic approach to identifying potential signings. The speculation surrounding Juventus's goalkeeping targets has generated discussion among fans about the club's long-term vision for the position and the type of profile they are seeking. Whether they are looking for an experienced contender or a younger player with high potential remains to be seen. Will Juventus secure their next star goalkeeper from these European scouting grounds? And before we move on, let's revisit the sensational return of Sandro Tonali to Italy and what a former Juventus legend thinks about it. Former Juventus midfielder Alessio Tacchinardi urges Giorgio Chiellini to sign Sandro Tonali, but Newcastle's massive asking price looms large. Following Sandro Tonali's standout performance for Italy against Northern Ireland, where he scored and provided an assist, former Juventus star Alessio Tacchinardi has publicly implored Juventus director Giorgio Chiellini to bring the Newcastle midfielder back to Turin. Tacchinardi's passionate plea highlights the midfielder's crucial role for the national team and his potential impact at Juventus. Juventus is reportedly interested in Tonali, seeing him as an ideal candidate to revitalize their midfield with his blend of creativity, ball progression, and defensive work rate. At 25, he offers a compelling mix of youth and experience, possessing the qualities to influence high-stakes matches, a trait highly valued by Juventus. His versatility allows him to operate in various midfield roles, offering tactical flexibility and potentially unlocking more dynamic play. However, the primary obstacle remains Newcastle's steep valuation, believed to be around €90 million. This significant price tag forces Juventus to carefully weigh the investment against their long-term squad planning and financial fair play regulations. The club must also consider Newcastle's willingness to sell, potential competition from other clubs, and Tonali's own preferences. While the prospect of signing an Italian midfield leader is tantalizing for Juventus supporters, the financial hurdle presents a realistic challenge. Fans are divided on the feasibility of this transfer, with many acknowledging Tonali's quality but questioning Juventus's ability to meet Newcastle's demands. The coming months will be crucial in determining whether Juventus can bridge the financial gap for what could be a transformative signing. Can Juventus overcome this financial mountain to bring Tonali home? And that brings us to the end of our top stories. But don't go anywhere, we've got a lightning round recap coming your way next. And that's a wrap on today's explosive news. We saw Juventus target Sandro Tonali's future debated intensely, with his agent casting doubt on an Italian move, while Manchester United reportedly circles with a massive offer. We also uncovered Juventus goalkeeper search across Europe, with targets spotted at Toulouse, Porto, and Olympiacos. Plus, a Juventus legend is calling for Tonali's return to Turin. Don't miss out on any of the action. Like this video, subscribe to news, and smash that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and follow us on all our social media channels for more exclusive content. See you next time.